Hi everybody, here's Krystian from the TeamworkCast.
And I'm Kelfecil, a friend of TeamworkCast.
Yes, and we're back. We're back for good.
Yes. And Andromeda is back.
And Andromeda is back as well.
Jinteki Biotech is back. What?
How we missed you, Jinteki Biotech.
Yeah, I haven't really missed it. I've lost terribly to that deck.
I think we only had one game with Jinteki Biotech so far on our show. So this is Euregio VI on the 13th of November in Aachen. Again, organized by Falco, tournament where players from 3 countries at least are coming together.
Yep.
And these are 2 players from 2 different countries. On the left we have Bantwins.
Oh, Bantwins! Oh, that's why we see Jinteki Biotech. I see now. I love Bantwins. I love his wacky decks.
Bantwins is a cool guy, definitely. We saw Bantwins doing some really good in recent tournaments. And then on the right, it's me. I am playing my Andromeda. Yes.
It's you.
It's me.
Krystian.
It's me, Krystian. So
Can you say
Andromeda
your name?
starts with
Can you say your name in the most polished way possible?
Krystian.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Very, very in the front of your mouth and with a very clear S. All right, so I am playing the Andromeda, and Andromeda is starting with 9 cards.
Okay.
And Bantwins is playing the Biotech, which has like this weird ability where you pick one of the 3 identities.
So one says click 3 times, flip this identity, click 3 times, do 2 net damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other one says click 3 times, flip this ID, shuffle your archives back into R&D. And the other one says click 3 times, flip this ID, and advance 3 times something. No, 4 times.
3 or 4? 4 times.
Yeah, 4.
So, I as a runner, I don't know which identity it is. Could be doing net damage, could be advancing stuff, or shuffling stuff.
Could be
back.
the end of the world.
Usually, like two damage or advancing is the things that player choose.
Yeah. Oh, there's a priority requisition in his hand. What kind of deck is that?
I know, right? So Bantwins told me he found this deck on a Meteor decks of Dendergenio.
Okay, so here's the thing.
And then, yeah.
What you do with this deck is basically like make a big remote and score out as a normal Jinteki, but when you install advance something, you can actually flip the ID and advance 4 times, and it can be a 3-pointer agenda. So that could even close out the game or score out a big agenda that the runner is not expecting. You're playing the Vineyard deck or whatever that is called. Oh my god.
I didn't know what to bring, and I thought, like, why don't I bring this one? This seems like fun.
This is an amazing hand, by the way, you got there. Starting with
really
those.
good stars, yeah. So 2 Air of Wars and a Snitch. Now with a Snitch I can like look at 1 card when I run, an ice card, and then jack out before I encounter it. And then I will get the credits from Air of War when I jack out. So it's really fun, you can really explore here. But on the other hand, like Bantwins is going to be playing a very horizontal deck with not a lot of ice. But I will check out the ice anyway. So this is
that's a vanilla.
I think, is it a vanilla? Yeah, it might be. Yeah, this was vanilla, and the other one is going to be a Quandary.
Wow, so it is indeed an acid spam deck. If he's just playing like the minimal strength breakers just for gear tech, then
I'm gonna do special delivery.
What kind of decks are those? I mean, I should be the last one talking here, but what kind of decks are those?
I mean, for all the people complaining it's all like CTM versus Wizards, this is something very different.
It's true. So, Express Delivery is an amazing card in decks where you play a lot of tech. Like Vineyard, you find the right card right away.
So, Vineyard is a name?
I think it's Vineyard.
I just know it as Au revoir or Sucker.
Yeah, because you have you're making wine, right?
No, the Sayonara Sucker is the name.
Really?
Yeah, that was the name.
Sayonara Sucker.
Yeah.
Who makes his names?
So that one was on, what's his name again? Kalimsha had this deck. It's actually very close to Kalimsha's deck, and I had a really good success with this one before. It was a bit too slow for Fast Advance, but now that Fast Advance is no longer the case, I thought it might work well in the current meta.
I really love the way you...
Sorry, I really love the way this plays because you have a lot of information about the board state, which means you can make really good informed decisions.
Yeah. It's like Silhouette, right? Wink, wink.
Yeah, kind of like a silhouette. Yeah, that's true. Okay, and now Bantwins goes Mushi no Shin, install, and advancing. He said like this deck is all about Mushi no Shin and then advancing once more. By the way, Judge, it's an illegal board state. He puts credits on his ID.
Yep.
Now we know that from from the
Damon Stone.
Damon Stone that this is illegal now. Finally,
Damon Stone.
Damon Stone on my side.
You're
Okay, I
running
just
it.
run there.
It's gonna be an
Whatever.
agenda.
YOLO. Of course, it's an
I knew
agenda. And I'm surprised to see priority requisition because it's like he has 2 1 credit ice. What's going on here?
And then he's like punitive.
So this is already off to a weird game. Like, would he have rest the?
Yeah, wait, that is very weird. Why would you play Private with Vanilla and Quandary? And why are you playing Private Rolodex or whatever that card is?
No, that's not Rolodex. That is the new card, Blockade Runner.
Oh, it's the one that you draw 3 and you do shuffle 1, right?
Yeah. So it's basically like a Sensi effect, so to speak. But it costs 2 clicks. So you get 2 cards for 2 clicks, and then you get to shuffle 1 back. I think it's a good card for... I wanted to test it. It's a good card for decks that have a lot of like combo pieces, where sometimes some cards are useless unless you have other cards out. Yeah. So you can shuffle the useless cards back in to search for the thing that you need.
Because it doesn't give speed. Like, click-wise at least. Cards-wise,
it doesn't. And I noticed, like in this tournament, that the fact that you have to use 2 clicks, you get 2 cards for 2 clicks, so you have to use another clicks to play the cards.
I mean, so if you play 2 of everything, you would then just justify playing Mr. Lee. Oh, hey, it's Cerebral or Overrider.
Yeah, so I installed the reflection so I can see what kind of cards he has on hand.
Why didn't you
I jacked out? I didn't trash it. I didn't run there. I jacked out and used the reflection to expose cards on his hand. I didn't access those cards. So we saw that as a Cerebral Overrider, so we know, but also a Future Perfect. So now when he does another Mushi Notion, I can't know if it's Cerebral Overrider or a Future Perfect.
Do you play Lemuria Codecracker? No.
That wouldn't help. Oh, it does. Yeah, it exposes.
Yeah, it exposes something. It calls you credits and the click, but.
But then he anticipates that and plays Psychic Field.
Oh my
Mushi
god.
Notion on Psychic Field is
the
best.
Oh my god. You know, I stopped playing Silhouette, and the last couple of games I played against a friend who had just slotted 2 Psychic Fields in a 98. Just for me.
I hate Psychic Field.
Yeah.
It's one of the cards I see. Don't say that too often, but it's one of the cards that shouldn't have been printed.
No, not really. I mean, it's not that bad.
It's
you have to win the
it's a counter to a problem that didn't exist yet, and means that the expose ability is not useful.
Yeah, that's true. And it's good on its own, even without exposing. So.
Yeah, that's the problem. So people will play it anyway, and expose will never have a chance.
Yeah.
All right, so I am. What I'm doing here, I am
shuffling. You probably did blockade thing again.
Blockade Runner, yeah.
Blockade Runner sounds automatic.
Blockade Runner sounds like the ship from Star Wars.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Isn't it like the ship in the beginning?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Running to expose one more thing, get more credits. There it is again.
Well, it's a good thing you're not seeing a Psychic Field. Wait, does that count as an expose?
Psychic Field only works when installed.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
And then Courier into a daily cast, just getting my cards out because
so
I'm clearly not getting any. I'm not getting any breakers. That's the problem I'm having right now. I'm trying to find a breaker or a special order.
Yep. So what are those hidden cards, you think?
I don't know. I can't run there, right?
Yeah, exactly. But something tells me that he only plays 3-pointers.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, if he's just installing like that.
Using the jacks now to get things back.
Must be awesome.
And I'm not really in a rush to run because I am ahead in points.
Oh god, this house is spam.
I love it.
So what are you looking for right now?
I'm for a breaker. I just want to have access on HQ and R&D. I want to take away his money with account siphons. If I have actually a really good solution for both eyes.
You have a paperclip in Trust, but you can run and sneak the other one on HQ as well.
Yeah, I think that's a new thing that just came up. But I actually want to use another card that I have in my deck just for this occasion.
Oh god, is it high stakes or whatever?
No,
it's called?
it's so good. It's so good. You will love it.
Is it Pussy or Lack?
It's not that good.
Is it Faint?
Oh, turning wheel, that's good. So now the idea with a turning wheel is that when I jack out on R&D or HQ, I will get a turning wheel token. So I get with money, expose things, and there is the sports hopper.
I'm really curious to see what that card is that you're talking about.
That's my new discovery. Another Jackson Howard. So Bantwins drawing all the cards.
Is it Morris Bodysuit?
The what?
Is it Morris Bodysuit?
Mora's battlesuit? What?
Yeah, the one that prevents the first meet down.
The Moorish bodysuit.
Moorish, whatever,
yes.
man. It's like
It's but it's that's just for meat damage.
Yeah.
Sadly.
It's great against Fumiko, I guess.
Yeah, but not really.
It's
Okay,
those junk synergies that you don't see.
All right, so using the blockade runner again.
Somebody posted a deck, by the way, on Netrunner DB. And when I was looking at making a deck with Fumiko, I'm still trying it out, but I saw someone post a Nisei deck when I was trying out Fumiko. And I'm like, oh my god, this is brilliant. So you play Crick and Body, and you have Fumiko rest, and when they run into Crick, you trust Body to fire Crick, so they take a mid damage if successful. You reinstall Body, you trust Body to fire Crick.
Yeah.
And you get what happens.
I know the endless Batty Crick install is a combo that I think was mentioned somewhere else already.
Oh my god. It's so good though. Really junky, but really good.
Yeah. Endless combos. I mean, at some point we had to have some endless combos in Netrunner.
Yeah.
That's kind of part of the game.
Okay, so
part of how card games go.
You're still looking.
Yeah, still looking. I'm recently I have some really bad games where I'm just not drawing the things I need.
Do you play Security Nexus?
No.
I see a lot of links, so.
I mean, no, because then I have the reflection already installed, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. So, come on, what is a card?
Okay, it's difficult because I get a lot of cards in here and none of them are things I need right now. I remember being a bit frustrated by this.
What is your multi-access in this deck?
Well, that's the turning wheel. All right, so getting more card draw because clearly I'm not drawing enough cards.
Yep. Remember, kids, blockade runners and hotels go well together.
Don't really.
Yeah, I know. I was being sarcastic.
There is a bit of an issue here, but okay. And then running on archives with the dirty laundry.
You use your blockade runner to find your hotel, or your hotel to find your blockade runner. So there is a synergy there that you do not see yet, Krystian.
It's like poetry. It rhymes.
God.
So running on their archives, and then that forces Bantwins to use his Jackson Howard, which is fine, getting me some money with the dirty laundry.
I'm really scared of those hidden cards over there.
Yeah, I kind of underestimated the threat here, I think.
Like, out of nowhere, they might just end up being like a bioethics association. You're just dead.
You're way more experienced with Jinteki. I haven't been playing for a while, and then suddenly, or also against Jinteki, which is a bad matchup for criminals.
Yeah, it always is. You have to be really careful. It's as if your deck size is exactly the amount that is needed to win a game against Jinteki that is packing a serious.
And also, usually the way to turn things around is to do like lots of account siphons.
Yeah. Also you have to.
But I don't have any breakers to pull the account siphons off. So this is I think that was I'm exposing a card in HQ, in front of HQ, and that was a.
Oh my god.
So we know that there is one agenda and two traps on HQ.
Was that a wall of
and exposing
static?
there. So that was a wall of static, I think, right? Wall of static on HQ, on R&D, and then there is a Cortex lock on HQ.
So if he finds a Musinosin, he can archive memories back. Lucky you, Krystian. You'll get to see a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of Mushinoshins, and I know that he has two traps on hand and one agenda, probably.
And while there's all that hidden stuff down there's also the hidden ID. It doesn't end there.
Yeah, things are piling up here. And I'm really looking for a breaker.
You really need a Kogi. Yeah.
What
is wrong with me today? It's like... You know the Code Gate Breaker installs Code Gate Breaker.
Zool and is it Shrike? Shrike is the name,
Yeah.
right?
Pretty good card.
So I think that's all the breakers now. There's another one in my discard pile, as we saw said. That was the.
So you have room for one
Paperclip.
more card, right? Because Zool doesn't take MU again.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, yeah, one more card. Yes. Mhm.
How did he install it 3 times? How did he advance it 3 times? Oh, it was already installed. That's what happens when you leave cards unchecked.
No, I have for 2 more cards because the Shrike is also a cloud breaker.
Yeah. Did you forget to use Hotel here?
No,
Because it still has 2 counters on it.
There you
go. Lawyered.
So, okay, account siphon.
Yeah, I mean, you have everything now, and doing it at the start is like the best thing.
He installed Mushinoshin something
Well,
there.
the thing is, even if you do that, if he has at least 1 credit, you're kind of done.
So I have 2 free MUs. No, 1 free MU.
No, 2 free MUs, because Shrike
2
is
free
also
MUs,
a
yeah.
cloud breaker.
Yeah, that's true. And so that's what I
wrecked.
said. And so I can get back the paperclip, but it will still get 1 net damage. So I want to prevent it. I'm gonna get the.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
No, I cannot get the paperclip now because I'm not experienced.
Yeah, that is
encountering.
true. Well, check out.
Well, I'm gonna break it for 4 credits.
Another corded clock. No, that was Quandary, right?
That's Quandary, no res.
Yeah, of course he's not, because you want to keep as many credits as possible to fake the traps.
Well, I don't know. It's not a bit like it wouldn't do any difference. You would res it for 1 credit. I would pay 1 credit. It wouldn't be a big deal. So
Yeah, but
he wants
it's
to have-
important for later, because 4 credits in Jinteki is like snare value.
Yeah, still
So-
haven't managed to get him down under 4 credits because then I would maybe start looking for things.
If you have another siphon now, it's huge value, because you can run everything on the board.
Yeah, it would be great, but
But you don't.
also I don't want to keep too many tags because he
Why?
can easily trash the. So I'm gonna go legwork.
Do you really care about that? Okay, if you don't find Junebug now, you know it's a Junebug down there. No. You will find Junebug, because that card was installed beforehand. Oh my god, so much information!
I know, right? So that's what is so great about you. Suddenly have so many information.
One.
To make sure. Okay,
it's
so that's
not
going to
Junebug
be
down there,
so to go to the
probably.
trash.
Cerebral?
And
Yes.
then Cerebral as well.
So,
So now both traps that we saw in hand are both trash now.
you forgot to put one on your turning wheel.
Yeah, that's true.
So what you
So
could
now
do...
I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
this must be this agenda now, right?
Yeah.
All right.
It's not an agenda,
freedom
is it?
for equality, and of course.
I knew it! Why did you run that? Since you didn't see the future...
I was smart.
Oh my god, I was right about the bioethics as well!
So I
So,
would have been dead next turn
here's
anyway.
the thing. I mean, what you did was wrong, because he still had
Why?
credits and you didn't have enough cards, so he was scary, and you could have let him score. And you knew the future perfect was in his hand still, and you could go and axe it because you had
No, I
the
didn't know
turning wheel
that.
tokens.
How do I knew that?
Because you saw it earlier, and there was no install since then.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah. So after the legwork, since you didn't see the future perfect, you could just install freedom through equality and just go run it.
No, he installed the future perfect after I saw it.
No, he didn't.
No, on this turn I haven't seen the future perfect, and he did the Mushinoshi on the last turn.
Yeah, exactly, and you didn't see the future perfect and you saw one Junebug, but just to be safer, just run HQ one more time and then run the other thing.
Why would I? Oh, because I would see new cards.
Yeah,
perhaps,
exactly.
right?
So you would have seen the everything in his hand.
But like this, I wouldn't have enough clicks to run there.
It was too scary. You didn't play it safe. You played it way too ballsy, I feel.
I thought I had this figured out. I was sure that was the future perfect.
I thought I had all the pieces of the puzzle. And
I
yet
know,
I did
yeah.
not.
Like who'd have thought to hear second June back on hand, which I never saw. I guess maybe I saw it.
I love how I said I love it if it's like 3 bioethics associations. It's like, oh, 3 bioethics associations.
So that's what if I hadn't run it, I would have been dead anyway.
No, you wouldn't, because it was 3 net damage. You had like 3 or 4 cards in your hand.
He would have turned around his ID as well.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, wrecked. So you didn't play it safe entirely.
Yeah, I had to win there or nothing. So
that was a bit
which
too
I
far.
didn't know. I didn't know that was
that
so
was
close.
a bit too far. Thinking that it's 3 bioethics associations, that's a bit too far. But at the same time, you could have played it safe with running HQ again.
I don't think that's a good idea. I would just seen the second.
You would have seen the
what's the
future
name?
perfect. It was in his hand.
No, there was also the what is the
Archive Memories. Yeah, there were 2 cards left.
Yeah. So if I run it again, I will see now the Archive Memories, and that's it.
No, you could have used the turning wheel. You had 4 tokens on it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's something. I probably should have done it on my legwork run. That was the difference. I
Yeah,
should
or
have,
that. That would have saved you a click as well.
During the legwork, I should have used the turning wheel tokens to make sure that I see the entire hand. That would have tipped me off if that's an agenda or not.
And if you had played Freedom Through
That was my
Quality,
mistake.
and then done that, you would have won the game. And won the side game, of course.
I love how we are armchair quarterbacking this kind of stuff.
No, but yeah,
That's
I mean,
good.
you got to see what other options there were there in case you play that matchup again. You know, I think you just needed to play it a bit more safe, because even if he scored that at Zenda, you wouldn't have won.
So I'm going to reveal what the card is that I was looking for and didn't get, so I had to install all 3 breakers. Valdiva, or Valdiva.
Oh my god!
It's great, it would have broken every one of the cards here.
Okay, fair enough. It would have. I don't know how effective it would have been, but it would have.
No, I like it. I think I'm going to use it more frequently now. I like it as an additional backup breaker.
Oh my god!
And against many matchups, you actually never see multiple subroutine eyes.
You should do like a, you know how you put the cards like roll over the front of the screen when somebody plays a card. The overlay that you do. Put the breaker with the deal with it glasses on it.
I will definitely do that. All right, guys. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna show you some more exciting games from this tournament. This was a bit more relaxing, fun, stupid game.
Really good.
Where we're gonna move on to some kind of hardcore meta stuff very soon.
Hardcore meta. Hardcore
meta. All right, guys. So we leave it now, and we're gonna, as always,
Hack the planet!
Hack the planet!
Shut up and get in the car!
Okay, it'll be like a hack the planet. I'll do like that.
No.
Hack the planet.
This episode of Netrunner TeamworkCast was created with a generous support from our listeners. If you enjoy the show and you can't get enough Netrunner videos, please check out our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/hacktheplanet.